Hello, Midnight Coders, and welcome to another blog. In this one here, I just want to touch on what has been changed on the website. So, I did go in and change the teams. I lifted the members from the bottom up to here. I was going to potentially stick them up in the corner, but I decided with down here, in case there is a lot of members in a team, that one side would get pretty cluttered. I am just noticing at the time of recording this that this little line was supposed to be a little bit lower. I must have missed a break. I'll have to go back in and do that. But as you notice on the top, we now have blogs. So blogs was a new thing that I added in so that if a user doesn't have a blog, they'll have a button up here to create a blog. Let me just log in. Now, again, if I didn't have a blog, there would be a spot up here to create a blog. In here, you can see that this is my blog. It was created on the 6th of February when I wrote it, and I have just one post in there. And this was supposed to be the title of the blog. I'm kind of running with an idea of giving a title to the blog as opposed to just the person's name, and then beneath it giving some little brief description of the blog or synopsis of the blog. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of playing with the idea there. If you have any ideas if you have any ideas yourself, let me know in the comments. Should this just remain as the user's blog? Should I lift the title of the blog up to here? There is going to be a brief description of up to 250 characters, so that is going to be technically beneath the title here. This line will disappear, and there'll be just a brief thing that takes up from this side to about this side. Yeah. We can now go into the blog, and then we can see all of the posts that that this person has made, in this case me. And I have a title, I have tags, a date of when the post was made, and how many comments are on it. I don't know how I feel about this being a full card. I'm kind of just rolling with the same thing that I've been doing in my previous projects, in my previous teams, in my previous blah. I'm just rolling with this full card size thing. But I'm kind of batting around the idea of being inside of the actual blog and seeing blog posts. Maybe have this be broken down into squares so that they fit 3 wide, and just keep going down, and then have a pageable option. Or if I want to just keep this scrolling and have it like this, I don't know. Maybe have a brief synopsis of the blog over here, or like a brief little snippet of the blog. I don't know. If you guys have any opinions in the comments, let me know. Should this remain big and just put in a brief little bit of the post? Should it be broken into 3 little section cards? Let me know what you think. I'm still unsure of how I feel about this. All right, so let's go into the actual blog, or into the actual blog post, and you can see we have a title, who it was done by and when, the tags that are associated with it, and then the actual blog itself. So as you'll see, this is rendered in Markdown, so I have headers, I've got lists, and I've got hyperlinks. These hyperlinks do take you somewhere, in my case to my channel. I can hit the edit, and I can edit the title, I can edit the tags, or I can edit my initial blog post. And again, as you see, it does support Markdown. Now the comments, you have to be logged in to post a comment. Oh, let's make something more meaningful. Wait. Okay. And then if I post the comment, it gets added to the bottom. These cards down here were kind of inspired a little bit by Discord, with their embed messages, hence the little color on the side. The name, date, message. It was loosely inspired by Discord embed messages. However, if you guys would like to see a change to it or anything else added to it, maybe you want to be able to reply to a comment. I don't. Maybe. Let me know what you think. Maybe I can twist this around and change it up a bit more. But enough about this. This is so I've created blogs which contain posts, which contain comments. I've got DTOs for all of these, which are just records of posts, comment, blogs, and then I've got some for just update details, creating a post, creating a blog, a comment, creating a post, updating a post, just some simple stuff. Then in the repositories, these are just like crazy simple repositories. This is the more complex one. This one here just simply has a SQL query. Nothing magical or fancy in there. I've got a blog service which is which contracts the service implementation to be to take care of what it does. Oh, sorry, that's the mapper. Sorry, this is for the web. This is to map. Geez, where did I come from? The service implementation into here, where it gets where it handles everything. Which I don't know. It's not my favorite. My favorite way of doing it. I kind of just threw things on top of things. But if we come down, I also have the controller, which handles getting the pages, getting the posts. My comments are limited to 10 by default before it starts. Before you essentially have to click a button and load the next 10. The web controller, this is the one that actually controls the blogs, so you can either go to blog or blogs. It's the same thing. That's kind of why I like that. And then down here, the get mapping at either or, whether it has the slash or not. That's why I put this in an array, because sometimes people will add the slash, sometimes people won't. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a pretty simple thing. It's been pretty fun to write so far. If there is any feedback, just let me know what you feel in the comments. Let me know what you feel I should change, what you feel should be done differently, what could be done better, or what you'd like to see added in the future to it. Yeah. So this has been another blog of the Midnight Coder. As always, keep your curiosity open, your skills sharp, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh yeah, keep that coffee cup full. How did I forget that? How did I forget that? Oh my god. I need more coffee.